So you've written this course, right? But now you kind of need someone to sell it to. This week, let's talk all things list building. Hi, I'm Sam Nordberg. Welcome to this week's mini training. And this week it's actually cold enough in Queensland to wear a jumper. Only because it's like 7:30 in the morning still and the days still get to 30. Yes, we're in the last month of autumn and this is the first day I've worn a jumper. Anyway, so this week's video we're talking all things list building. You see, I get a lot of people who start to put together their course or workshop or membership site or whatever the thing might be, and then they've got this wonderful course and they've got no participants because they've got no one to sell it to. Building a course is great, and of course I'm going to say that I'm all into sort of selling your knowledge, but you need to have someone to sell it to, and this is where list building comes in. So a list is simply people. It's a list, a physical list of people that you're going to sell your stuff to. Your list is normally kept in some sort of email subscriber. Might be MailChimp. I use ConvertKit at the moment. Maybe you're on Confusionsoft or Aweber or any of those other platforms. But how do you get people on that list? Well, look, there are countless ways and there are countless videos and courses teaching you this sort of stuff. But today I just wanted to talk to you about a couple of key things that I've used in the past that work really well for me. Number one, create something free that's amazing. So something that's really valuable, that's more valuable than it should be. The most successful thing to date still that I ever offered that was free was the 30-day Write That Course challenge. It was huge. It was 30 videos. It was step-by-step instructions for how to build your own course. It was a workbook. It was templates. It was the lot. But by far, it was the best thing that I ever did for my list. Why aren't I still doing it? That's a good question. I found that the content was actually a little long-winded and I've dropped back to some smaller modules, but it was very successful, that's for sure. So when you're building something free that's going to be of value for your people, you want it to be that. So valuable that they don't mind giving you their email address for it. So valuable that they don't get there and go, oh, yeah, maybe not. So valuable that they're like, hell yeah, I want that. Name, email address, send it to me now. That's what you want your free thing to be. So really think about your target audience, who you're trying to attract, and what that thing is you can give them that makes them type in their name and email address so fast that they just have to have it right now. So create that free thing. 2, Facebook groups. Now, Facebook groups have been really good for me. Sometimes I find them a little overwhelming, but they're a really good place to connect to people. I'm going to say, first of all, they are not a place to spam people, so I'm not big into putting your stuff up. Even on promo days, for the last couple of weeks in the groups, I haven't even put any promotions up for promo days because I just felt a bit weird about it. So you don't have to always spam them. What they are really good for is offering your valuable advice and connecting with people. So rather than going into these groups and posting, instead I challenge you to go into these groups and comment on or give value to 5 to 10 people's posts. So go to a group you're in, go scroll down, see who you can help, give them some comments, give them some feedback, and then leave the group. It's not about you. It's not about posting your stuff. It's not about spreading your brand and your message. It's about helping people. If you do this, people will reach out to you. They'll PM you. They'll head over to your profile. They'll friend request you. They'll find your page. Way number 3 then, if you're driving traffic to your profile, is to make sure that your profile is optimized. And that means that in the description box where it says what you do for work, make sure it says really clearly what the thing is you do to help people and has links to your Facebook page and to your website, so that people who have found you in a Facebook group, have seen that you're really helpful and who start to stalk you, and they will, can actually see what you do and find out some information about you. The other thing then would be to make sure that you have your free thing readily available. So that might be in the header photos of your page and your profile. So when they are stalking you, they can see that free thing and be like, oh my God, I need that. And they click on that too. Now this is all about Facebook, of course, but there are lots of other ways you can do this. So LinkedIn is a great place if you're connecting business to business or with people who are business owners, in which case you may want to be hanging out there. You can do similar sort of things. There are group settings on LinkedIn where you can be incredibly helpful, and then you can really optimize your profile to drive traffic back to your opt-in. So Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, other social media platforms having a really great opt-in. Of course, they're some of the best ways. Then there's paid advertising. So just about every platform has paid options, and there's Google Ads as well. The thing I find though is I get a lot of people who just go, oh, but I'm not getting any leads, but they're not trying any of these things. So ask yourself these questions. Is your free thing a hell yes kind of a free thing? When you look at it, you go, oh my God, yes, they will need to have that. And ask your audience. Right? It's not about you. Ask them, is it a hell yes kind of an opt-in? Number 2, are you being genuinely helpful and offering value? So it's not about your posts, it's about going in and giving value, answering people's questions, responding. Make sure that if the question is relevant to you, that you're in every comment box responding. You're the person who's giving all the help and the advice, and they will come and see you. And point 3, is your profile optimized? Does it say what you do? Does it say how you can help them? Does it clearly lead them to somewhere where they can get your free thing? Try those things for me and let me know. Plus, jump in the comments box down below and tell me what have you found the most successful way for building your list. There are lots of others. I've used things like Expos, paid ads, Googled ads, and all sorts of other things too. But I'd love to hear from you. So in the comments box, tell me what is the most successful way you have been list building, and have you tried some of the ways I've suggested. That's it for this week, and as always, I will see you in the next video.